Hi everyone, my name is Renee Pierce. I've been teaching at Carmel High School since 2015 and in the Cotaught program since 2016.
And my name is David Helder. I've been teaching at Carmel High School since 2014 and been in the Cotaught program since 2015. I've been teaching with Renee since 2016.
We're here tonight at this virtual open house to share with you information about geometry, how our class works, and a little bit about Canvas. So I'll take over first.
Welcome to our Canvas page. I'm going to focus on the three links that are here on the home page. The first one is the Contact Us. If you click on either the Apple or the Word, that's going to take you to a page that has a little bit about myself and Mr. Helder. But more importantly, both of our email addresses, the extension to the classroom phone, or a link to the Canvas inbox. In any of those ways will reach us relatively quickly. All right. The second link is the class resources link. Again, you can click on the little folder icon or the words, and that will take you to the very bottom of our list of modules to a module called class resources. Okay, a couple of things to note here is the class expectations, and that talks about the supplies that are needed for our class. Of note is the grading policy. Here, Cotaught Geometry is a little different than other classes because there are actually 2 spots in the schedule and 2 spots where they can receive grades. So all of the summative assessments will go into the Geometry 1 grade that you will see in PowerSchool. That's tests, quizzes, projects, things like that. And then the math lab is reserved for the more formative type of assignments. The DMRs that we will do, algebra review, any binder checks, participation stuff that we do in class. Okay. It also outlines what a typical day looks like for us. Okay. Monday through Wednesday, we will generally have these 4 stations that the students will work through, anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes each. And then at the end of the stations, we've got time to work on practice pages. Okay. A second thing to note in our class resources will be the completed classwork. Okay. Here, if you were to click on, say, Unit 1, conditional statements, that is going to pull up not only the completed notes in case a student was absent or had to miss part of class because of a meeting, but completed practice answer keys and a completed pre-test answer. Okay, we will do pre-tests on Thursdays before we take tests every Friday. We take tests every Friday to keep them shortened and less material. We found that students are more successful and a little less anxious if we're able to keep the assessment short. Okay. And the very last link that is most useful for the students is going to be the learning modules link. Again, the light bulb or the words learning module will take you to the top of our modules, and the most recent day will be at the top. So today, Wednesday, August 25th, you will see numerous links included in this module, but the most helpful will be the daily agenda. And that, when you click on that, will tell you what we're doing at each of the stations with links to the notes, links directly to the assignments that we need to do while we're in class, and a link to download the practice page for that day.
Hi, this is David Helder again. I wanted to explain something new that we're trying with our class this year, which is we have turned the learning of geometry into a game, and all the students are characters in the game. On this slide, you can see every student has their own slideshow, and they would put their own name at the top, and then they design their own avatar character, which is their character for the game. On the next slide, they also shared with us 6 inventory items that they wanted to start their adventure with. and they put the description of the item and also the importance to them. And that allowed us as teachers to get to know them better right from the beginning of the year. The slide that says rank is how they're progressing throughout the game. As they go further, they will have different ranks. But right now, at the very beginning, everyone is an adventurer. And as we keep going, they will get the chance to branch out into different, what we call job classes, and pursue different goals that will give them different abilities in the class. They will be earning treasure as we go through too. So treasure is for things that we wouldn't typically grade in the class, things like community building activities or mindfulness activities. Also, we are offering treasure for doing well on algebra review activities. And once the game gets going a little bit further, they will be able to spend their treasure on things that will benefit them in the class, including real life snacks if they choose to do so. And then experience is very important in the class. Everything you do that relates to geometry gives you experience. And when you have enough experience, you can level up your character, or you can get better weapons, or go on different quests. For experience, anything that would go in the grade book that is not a test would be experience, and you'd find that that will correspond to the points in the math lab grade. But also the class as a whole can earn experience and treasure from doing well enough on a test. And I think we set the bar at 75%. So if the class average for a test is 75%, then everyone in the class is rewarded with more experience and more treasure. So as I said, this is something new we're trying out. We're pretty excited about it. If you have any questions about that, we'd be happy to talk about it, but we are still figuring out some of the nuts and bolts. So we might not have all the answers, but hopefully it's something that your child enjoys, and it's something that that you enjoy just kind of observing along with them. Thank you.